I recently got turned on to different indicators. And you know me, I don't like indicators. They really don't help. However, this one, I've done at least maybe 10 hours of videos, and now I have to back test. There's still like 30 more hours of videos I have to watch for these indicators, minimum. And then on top of that, I have to test them for at least 50 hours, you know, doing the replay button, actually doing live trades. And once I get all that squared away, of course, this I will be giving to the VIP members, and then later to the YouTube members. Now, Joe, why don't you give them out at both at the same time? Well, I have to give something to the VIP members sooner than the YouTube members. It's only fair. It's only fair. But not to worry, not to worry. Everybody here on YouTube will also learn what I'm learning. So this is one thing that I don't like about indicators is you can go and say, oh, well, right here, we had divergence, or we had a green dot print, or we had a green plus, or we had a whatever. But it already happened. This is literally a picture of what happened. And you'll see all these mentors, long wick reversal, long wick reversal. But it's not a long wick reversal until after the fact. And I mentioned this multiple times, where you'll get something like this, but the price action actually does this. And you'll see it too, even though this wick may be super long, super long, super long, super long, a whole bunch of them, but then you have this. Your mentor will not mention long wick reversal. They won't mention that because price action's way up here. They won't even look at this. And this is what I teach you guys. I teach you in the moment of the trade. Like, we are literally painters. Like, we are painting on the canvas, as opposed to these other mentors where they're showing you a picture of what happened. But same thing with divergence. Man, there have been a lot of divergence lately this past, week and a half, 2 weeks. It's bullish divergence, but it's underneath resistance. And it's like, nope, we're not entering now, because even though it's bullish divergence, I mean, there's a really strong possibility that it's going to keep on coming down. And sure enough, like, the divergence isn't divergence until after the fact, until it makes this pivot, has a couple candles that have already printed and closed. Then you can see, okay, this is a pivot. Okay, we have divergence and it's playing out, but daily divergence does not mean that it's going to give you a 40% move. And a 15-minute divergence doesn't mean it's going to give you a 3% move. I've had divergence on a 15-minute time frame that did 25, 30%. I've had daily time frames on divergence where it gave 30%, sometimes even less than the 15-minute. So just to let you know, just because you're on the higher time frame, and all these mentors, they're going to tell you higher time frame equals bigger moves. Look for every single time there was divergence. Look for every single time there was a long wick. So here, long wick reversal. Yeah, it worked. Long wick reversal. Yeah, it worked. But what you want to do is you want to see the ones where there's a long wick reversal and it didn't work. Because what that's going to do, it's going to reduce the likelihood of you having a bias on seeing, hey, there's a long wick and it's going to go up. I've seen it many times. Example, perfect. Look at this. Long wick and a huge drop too. Huge drop, nice wick, long wick reversal. Not only that, but you had a nice drop. So you have a much higher possibility that it might bounce. Then you have another long wick. Looking good, looking strong, buying pressure. What happened? It met resistance. Met resistance somewhere around here. Met resistance and then came down. But your mentor will not say, long wick reversal, guys. Look at this, long wick reversal. No, what they'll do is they'll point out all the ones that worked. Same thing with anything that they show you. They're only going to show you what they want you to see. If you have money, stop messing around, do the VIP. If you don't have money, don't worry about it. I'll show you how to do this stuff for free on the videos that we have here. So if you want just to support the channel, just say, hey, Joe, you're the best, and you will become my favorite. It's $19 a month if you want to do that. And then, of course, if you want to do the monthly with a credit card, it's right here. It's $99 a month. And of course, you get all this stuff. And then, of course, if you want to do lifetime, here's a lifetime. Here's a lifetime. Now, if you want to pay with a crypto, then just send me a message on Telegram. This is the volume weighted average price. Let's go into the settings. I don't like the band fill. So this, in my opinion, It's kind of like a moving average, but it's not though. So here's the VWAP definition, blah, blah, blah. And then they give you a video too. It's a short video, I think like a minute. So it basically tells you what it is, but you come over here, key takeaways. The VWAP appears as a single line on the intraday charts. So basically your chart. It looks similar to a moving average line, but it's smoother. The VWAP represents a view of price action throughout a single day's trading session. Retail and professional traders may use the VWAP to help them determine intraday trading price trends. The VWAP is a trading benchmark that typically is most useful to short-term traders. So it's the volume weighted average price. So this is not a moving average. A moving average is the average of the candle body closes. So that's what the moving average is. This one, it's the price and the volume divided by the cumulative volume. So volume again, pretty much. So it's the price and the volume. So it's different, but again, this shows you an average. So what it's really doing, if it's above the level, it's good. If it's below the level, not so good. That's pretty much what it is. Most people don't like using the bands, so they'll actually take these off and then only have the VWAP. The inputs, you can have this stuff if you like. And then you can also change this over here. So it's a little drop down. You can't see it. There's a little drop down right here. So the time frame instead of the chart, let's say you want the daily VWAP. Well, then you can go to the daily. So no matter what time frame you're on, you'll always show the daily VWAP. I would rather use the candle body closes, because what that's going to do is going to tell me the momentum, not so much the volume, because the volume, again, it can always change. You can have low volume but increasing price. That just means fewer people were buying at a higher price.